Hi, I'm Cristian Zaelzer. I'm the founder and president of the Convergence Initiative. We started to work in this initiative in 2016 and is located in Montreal, Canada. I was 13 years old. I was with my mom in Chile, and we were coming out from 15 years of Pinochet government dictatorship. So we were full of hope that things are going to change in that time. I wanted to be a researcher, explorer of the nature, a scientist, and here I am. I'm a scientist, a researcher today. My project addressed the problem of emotional detachment from the scientific communication, and we try to address this problem by partnership with graphic designers and fine artists to put back the emotionality in the communication of science. So my project breaks the wall between factual scientific evidence, communication, and emotional engagement with the public. If I have to introduce my initiative in one phrase, I would say that the Convergence Initiative advanced the public understanding of neuroscience through partnerships with the fine arts. What was the reason to start the project? Well, I started to notice a big gap between what I was doing in the lab and what my friends and family were understanding of what I was doing in the lab. I also started to notice this drift in information to misinformation and to alternative facts in internet. And I thought it was important for scientists to do something about it, educate themselves in how to communicate better their science. The lack of formal training for scientists to explain their science to the public, the lack of spaces for scientists to pursue other type of knowledge and creation, the permission that artists give us to criticize and to discuss aspects of science, and the engagement that they reach when working with scientists is extremely interesting, really beautiful. Most of the partnerships that exist between science and artists are very unilateral. So you just get an artist that go to a lab, observe the scientist, and then come back with some piece of art. The scientists just work as an inspiration. In the case of Convergence, we do bilateral partnerships. So artists and scientists have to put in the work, and they share in an horizontal way knowledge. So of this way, both of them work in the project and create something that's meaningful for the people, the collaborators, and the public. How does society benefit from our initiative? Well, just last year, we got more than 60 public outcomes where people can come and engage with scientists and talk about science in a very untraditional way. We got workshops, courses, exhibitions, public gatherings, blog posts, social media engagement. So we create at the same time these spaces where scientists and artists can engage to each other to translate information that is most of the time complex and that can reach now in an engagement way to the audience. These change perceptions from the public and at the same time give them the opportunity to appreciate and understand better and questioning the science. So we think that is really beneficial for society. What my friends think about the initiative? Well, the thing that is pretty striking that I have put all these organizations to work under the ideas of convergence. Universities, institutions, galleries, museums, professional associations, all of them under the same idea to bring science to the people through art. They also think that it's extremely interesting how much they learn from the other field when they get involved in the initiative, how much these fields have in common and how this type of knowledge create appreciation from each other, which is translate after for how the public perceive these fields, especially science. We want to know how effective are the methods that we're using. We have a course, we have workshops, we have different techniques that we use with the students, with the public. So we are measuring these things. We have an active research in science communication through partnerships with the arts. So we want to know how effective they are. What keeps me awake at night? Funding. We do this all in volunteer basis, and it will be fantastic if we can find the money and the resources to do it in a continuous way without need to be worried about that.